So, out on the trail today. You know, it's great to be out. It's early December, and it's interesting that you have these random thoughts, or I do when I get out on the trail, which is kind of interesting. You know, it's great. It's cool. It's going to be a nice day, wind's blowing, but here's the thing. This time of year, no bugs. That's really awesome. And even better than that, no spider webs to break on the trail, no silk blazing, so to speak. Now, the downside is it's deer season, and so I'm wearing orange. You can see in an orange pack, you know, I'm trying to make some noise. So orange is good. I just hope there's no colorblind deer hunters out here. So I'm not sure which I prefer, silk blazing or deer hunters. We'll see. So let's see if I can do this while climbing. So I just left Brown Creek. It's gorgeous. Got you some video of that. You know, earlier I was joking about the deer hunters. I love deer hunters because I love venison, and I love the fact that they love the outdoors. So any of my friends, my son included, who are deer hunters, if you got any extra venison, pass it my way. And if you're colorblind, I don't want to know it. So, today I'm hiking solo. Sean's out on a weekend of adventure with her grandkids, which is awesome. And I'm out here putting in some miles. And, you know, when I hike alone, I tend to go real fast. It's like, okay, I'm gonna be here and back and all that. I'm not sure what that is. I guess my personality, but got me thinking, why am I in a hurry? It is a beautiful, beautiful day. I mean, it is, there's not a cloud in the sky. Wind's blowing a little bit. And it's just quiet in the forest. And as I was thinking that, I decided to slow down a little bit. And then I began to notice that some of these brown leaves, you know, all these brown leaves, a lot of hardwoods out here. They're on the ground, and there were some that were still on the little branches and twigs sticking up, and I noticed that the light was coming through them, and they were no longer this dull brown. They were alive and electric. I think I got some pictures and video for you, which is really cool. And then it made me think, you know what? Anytime light goes through anything, it becomes alive. And that's true with us, right? When there's light in us, we are alive. And people notice it, and that's really, really cool. So then, as I do, I waxed philosophical further, right? Going up this nasty hill. And I realized that for my entire life, in some way, form, or fashion, I've been kind of a goal-driven person. And I don't say that so that you would be envious or think I'm bragging, because I'm really not. I've always set goals, and it's like things I want to learn, and things I want to achieve. Maybe it's being successful in business, or successful in a relationship, or pursuing God, whatever that may be. Pursuing adventure. Man, I need adventure. That's why I'm out here. And that's great. But if that goes to an extreme, it's a problem. We've all met people who are so driven that, they pay a penalty in relationship and price, and their ego is hard to stand. At the other end of the extreme, we've seen people, all of us, you, me, who really aren't focused, they just kind of drift with the wind, like these leaves. And I don't think either one of those are the answer. I think that somewhere in the middle is really something so much more appropriate, which kind of leads me to think about God and the Bible. The Bible says there's a season for all things. A time to laugh, a time to cry, a time to live, a time to die, a time to be born. There are times when your goals are really what you value. It's where you spend your time and spend your treasure. It's where you invest and make withdrawals. It's really what you value. Sometimes it's valuable to rest, right? Especially when we need to heal, we need to think. Other times it's valuable to work hard to achieve. But the wise person is the one that really, I think, has a sense of that changing and how it changes and when we need to change with it, right? We can't always be on. We can't always be off. So just something to think about as we crank out these miles. By the way, I got some hat hair. I don't care.